everybody, this is Des That's up here, Kadezi, and welcome back to Ramblin' Rollers for High Rollers, Aerois episode 19. I gotta say, guys, this episode is probably one of my favorites so far. Like, it's probably not gonna be in, like, top 10 forever and stuff, because we're only, like, 19 episodes in, but it was definitely a very good episode. A lot of cool things happened in it, but yeah, I really like this episode a lot. So, once again, before we get in, daddy count was 7, I bet 4, so sadly that, I didn't win a daddy bet, but that's okay, because I donated again this stream. Anyways, with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. We start off, we're, crew's still in Kaylee's rest, so this is a very RP-heavy episode, which I absolutely love. Yes, there was a fight scene in it, but we'll get to that later, and it was actually very good. But yeah, we'll get to that later. Basically, in the beginning, they learned that, Malika, I think her name is, the girl they talked to at the end of the last episode, is in fact a ASMR, which, my buddy Ranger Senpa, theorized about, and he called it. I don't know why, I didn't think about that. It seemed kind of obvious, with, like, the silver hair and stuff, all shiny and stuff, but yeah, he got that right, so good job on you, mate. So yeah, they, look around, Kaylee's rest a bit, and, Quill sees, like a spy, where it's, like, Aarakocra come and, like, take, scrolls and packages and stuff to send them out and stuff. So yeah, we see a little bit of Aarakocra, which is really cool. But first, like, major thing the crew does is go see the other Guardians, and there we meet, 3 more Guardians. We meet Chipper, Sweep, and Smash. Now, I kind of want to say this here, because I donated saying this joke. I was kind of hoping there'd be 2 Smashes, that way we could call them Smash Bros. Anyways, so they go there, they start, fixing Echo, Sentry's Echo and stuff, and they talk about Guardians and stuff, and going feral and stuff, which is kind of a touchy subject for them, because, feral's not, because feral's a really bad thing, and Tracker's, really close to going feral, and so is Sentry, yeah, and then at some point, one of the Guardians, I forgot which one, because my stream froze out, and when it finally started working again, it was, like, in the middle of the conversation, so I don't know who said it, but they said they once met a Guardian named Breeze, who said there's a way for Guardians to not go feral and live a little bit longer. And, like, people in chat started theorizing and stuff, like, does he know who the Prime is? Is he the Prime? Like, who knows? And the reason why he isn't spreading this information more is because some Guardians don't really want it, or some Guardians are just, like, too far gone and they're not really good. So that's why it's not really wide known information. But yeah, eventually Echo gets rebuilt and stuff, so now we have Echo back finally. Lucius tries to see if he has Division again with Echo, so he touches Echo, nothing happens, then he touches Sentry, and then he gets the same exact vision, and then he tries touching, Sweep, and he doesn't get anything. So, I still wonder why, like, Lucius can see the visions. Now, I don't remember if only Lucius could see the visions, or if anyone else in the party can, but they just haven't tried yet. But, yeah, I'm curious. So eventually they go set up in a tavern and stuff, and it's full of, like, it's just all cutesy, and, like, pictures, paintings of cats and stuff, and it's owned by a middle-aged woman named, Melinda, and, she seems like, yeah, she's, like, she owns a place, she gives them a room and stuff, and all that. While they're there, and eating dinner and stuff, they overhear somebody talk about a Furbolg singer, which probably going to be showing up maybe in, like, the next few episodes or so. Depends how long they stay in Kaylee's rest, either or something, or if they even run into him, or, like, go see him, really. I hope they do, because I love Furbolgs. They're so fluffy. So, yeah, that night, they go to sleep, and Lucius and Night Frost have a talk. Night Frost is really scared of the dark and stuff, and they kind of have a talk, and, like, Night Frost is clearly going through some post-traumatic stress syndrome and stuff. It's like, I don't know who I am anymore. Is this me? Should I just die? You should just destroy me and stuff. So he's kind of going through that, and also it seems like he is a little, like, suicidal and stuff. And Lucius is kind of wondering if he should even, like, even stay at, like, bonded with Night Frost, because, like, he isn't that knowledgeable and stuff. He doesn't know what's going on either. But for now, they're still together. Okay. Anyways, so, and also, oh yeah, also the, Night Frost talks about, says, does, Callius know where I am? And apparently Callius is the person who tricked, Night Frost and Tiangong and all the others, all of his other kind, to, being what they are, and, being with the Court of Shadows and stuff. Next day, the crew and Arvel talk about, like, what's gonna happen to Vala once, they get to Gold Throne. Arvel said he could, like, let Vala into his place and stuff. You know, he'd love to have someone there with him and stuff, and like, and give him her a good education and stuff. But then again, the person who was trying to hunt after Vala and trying to capture Vala is in Gold Throne, so they have to, like, take them down and stuff. But then again, Vala might want to stay with the crew and travel around and stuff. Now, I kind of hope Vala stays with the crew and stuff, because I absolutely love her and stuff, and, like, and I love her interaction with the crew and everything. And plus, right now, I don't think it's good for her to stay in one place for too long. Like, if she stays with Arvel and this whole Court of Shadows thing is, like, still happening there, something bad could happen to Arvel and to Vala again. So I think it'd be safer for now if she travels with them. So, like, they can't get her at just one spot. And then when all that's done and over with, then she can go with Arvel. But yeah, that's just kind of my opinion, my thoughts about things. Anyways, we learn more about the Elidastos, which is very exciting, because I definitely wanted to learn more about them. Basically, they go to write a letter to, Lucius's daddy, whose name is Verinian, and turns out his mother's name is, Eluin, I think. I think that's pronounced it. Which I'm kind of, as I said before, he hasn't really mentioned his mother much, so I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, he does have a mother. Like, I wonder, like, what she's like. Is she, like, sort of, like, not really there fully, or kind of? Maybe, like, I assume, like, we're gonna learn, like, later on, we learn more about a little more about Lucius's father, okay? So, like, maybe she doesn't really like him either, and she's just kind of, like, out of it, like, maybe a drunk or something, like Weiss's mom and Ruby or something. But yeah. Lucius also asked if there's any, letters or packages for him, and Eric Croca comes and says, like, there's, like, something about you, like somebody was looking for you from the, airship crash, but then somebody in, Kaylee's Rest said not to bother with it. So, like, I'm wondering what's going on, like, is there, like, people were wondering if it's, like, maybe his twin sister, since he doesn't like his twin sister, or maybe it's even Daddy, because, well, something that happens pretty damn soon. But they're not in Kaylee's, I don't think they're in Kaylee's Rest, highly doubt it, so, who knows? But anyways, Lucius and Nova go to write a letter for Daddy, because, Lucius's daddy doesn't like, Lucius' handwriting, which red flag number 1, by the way. I'm just saying. And Lucius makes Nova promise that she won't talk about what is in the letter. And that was red flag number 2. Like, I said in the past that Lucius' father is probably an asshole and doesn't treat Lucius right. So this whole time I was like, oh my god, was I actually right about that? And then red flag number 3, Lucius doesn't call him daddy in the letter. He calls him either father or Mr. Elenasto. So like, in one case, he doesn't even refer to him as his dad. Like, that is definitely red flag number 3. And he seems kind of scared and trembly while he's writing about, well, like, he's saying what to write. And, like, he is very apologetic. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't do what you said. I'm sorry we got in a plane crash. I should have been better and actually tried to do something about that. But I made friends and stuff. But I'm really sorry. I didn't do well. And it became very clear that Lucius's father is not the best father of the year. Like, I called it, okay? I called it. He is either, like, okay, I play a D&D character on Saturdays that is also kind of in a situation where her father is, like, very strict and kind of looking for his kids to be absolutely perfect. And, like, I think that might be the same case with Lucius's dad. Cause he seems so damn down about himself in that letter. It's like, I didn't do good, he's gonna think I'm a failure, and then, like, Nova's like, well, I mean, I'm sure your dad would have been proud of you and stuff, and then Lucius said, you've never met my dad then. Like, I think that goddamn confirms it, that Lucius's dad is either very, very strict, and maybe even somewhat abusive. Like, maybe not, like, physically, but, like, verbally abusive to Lucius. Like, that's what I am guessing. That is why, but yeah, I am both excited and a little bit nervous to meet Lucius's dad now, because, I absolutely love Lucius, and somebody pointed out in chat that Lucius and Nalistri from Campaign 1 are actually very similar. They're both nobles with daddy issues. And, and also they both use magic and stuff, but mostly nobles with daddy issues. And I'm like, damn, no wonder why I love Lucius so much. But yeah. Anyways, that is probably one of my favorite moments in this episode, because, like, we get to learn more about Lucius' dad. That's what I really wanted. Also, I want to point out that Quill was writing a letter, but then he crumpled it up and, like, threw it away and stuff. We have no idea who to. Like, this has me more interested in Quill, because I thought we already knew everything there was to know about him, but no. Turns out, maybe there's a little more to him. Like, at least somebody he knew in the past. Like, who was he writing to? What was he writing about? Like, I'm curious now. I'm curious now. Like, Quill, like, who are you writing to? I want to know. Okay, I want to know, Tom. But, alright, yeah. But yeah, I absolutely love those scenes. Alright, so what happens next is Ayla and Sentry go follow an orc who has, like, a bunch of tattoos on him and stuff, and he's shirtless. And they follow him, and, like, he starts walking on water and stuff. And he notices Ayla, and it's like, and Ayla wants to know if he knows anything about her past, because the goddess Zephyr, and I think that's how you pronounce it, was pretty much goddess storms and sailing and stuff. And that's actually last episode I remember there was like a goddess of, like, storms and stuff, and immediately there I was like, I wonder if that's any way connected to Ayla. So we got some answers this episode about Ayla, which is very exciting. But before we got that, they had to go into a fight. His name, by the way, the orc's name was Kelotome, but call him Kalu for short. And yeah, Ayla and Kalu get into a fight. They fight for fight and stuff. And Ayla almost failed and stuff, but she managed to overpower him, and then he like brings down a staff, and Ayla gets hit with 100 lightning. No, not 100 lightning damage. By God, that would fucking kill her. 50 lightning damage. So almost kills her. But basically, Ayla gets a vision of Zafir, and she starts asking her questions like first question was, where did my powers come from? And she said that her powers were given to her, were given to her clan by Zafir when they first came to the Lowlands, and that they were one and the same. That were like they were people. And then Ayla asked for like more information and stuff out of them, and Zephyr said that things will become much more clear in Gold Throne, so very much look forward to that. And there are others like her, not exactly from her clan, but from the first 4 original clans, and that one of them can control fire, which is very interesting. I am very much excited. And then eventually, Callow casts, I think, like, spared dying on her or something like that, and then she gets back up, and all that stabilizes her. And then all is good. And that's pretty much all from Sentry and Ayla from this episode. And then we go back to Nova, Lucius, and Quill, and basically they just go to a medicine shop called Rose Metal Medicine, where they meet Rose Metal. Now, this is actually kind of a controversial character, because the chat was sort of split, mostly because of her voice. Because she had, like, a very, I'd say, like, Valley Girl sort of voice. And, like, the moment she said something, Kim was like, oh god, no. And then chat was like, oh no. But, like, I don't know how I feel about her, because on one hand I love her, but, like, her voice, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. She was very entertaining to watch, but, yeah, I'm not hating on Mark or anything. I just don't know how to feel about her voice and stuff. Night Frost makes a note to say that, she is not from Aerois, which got people very suspicious. And basically she said that she, like woke up and, like, a dwarven lady took care of her and stuff and raised her and all that. And, but she doesn't really remember anything before that. Like, some people are theorizing that maybe she was with the Court of Shadows, like, way back before. But, yeah. Now that I think about it, we don't know well, actually, I'm pretty sure she came here, after the Sundering, which would bring strength to the theory, but who knows? But this is a very interesting theory, because so far in each place they've been, there has been at least, like, one person working with the Court of Shadows and trying to get Vala and all that. But yeah, that is pretty much what happened in the episode. That was a very good episode. I cannot wait to see what happens in the next one. Next Sunday cannot come sooner, let me tell ya. But yeah, that was, tell me what you guys thought of the episode, because, like I said, I really enjoyed it and stuff. I love RP heavy stuff, and even the fight in this episode was really cool and stuff, like how it sounded visually and stuff. It was, like, really cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.